Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us? See us? Feel us?
I cannot. I'm not sure really. Yes, now I see it. Yay, finally.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Welcome, welcome.
Interesting. Thanks, Richard, for telling. That's okay. Nice. You're live.
Perfect. That was
Boop,
like
boop, boop.
we are
Or-
sorry. No, I'm sorry for the struggle because I was too, how to say it, too proud of my new MacBook. So I wanted to try it if it will work, and obviously not. So
Now you have to wait for the second version and the
yeah.
patch, or I guess.
I think the
So-
issue is maybe with the Streamlabs compatibility than on the other side, but
Yeah, it's probably their fault.
yeah.
So let's. Anyways, now it's working. Awesome.
Yes. So can we stream the chat, or is it's not showing, right? The chat.
I just opened YouTube here and see the chat. So
Yes, but I think on the screen there should be also chat somehow.
I mean, I don't see the screen anyway.
Let's see. Let's try. Maybe it will work now.
What I see is that you have a third little window here, and I can't even recognize what you have on it. What is it?
Which window?
You have like a third window
Yes.
in the stream? Oh, that's the state of JS thingy. Okay, because it's super blurry here on my phone. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably we cannot see it. I don't know if it's readable. But
maybe Richard can tell us. He is live.
It kind of doesn't matter. So, I mean, we have 4 people now, so it means like me and you and Richard.
And someone else. Nice.
So
maybe more people come on. I mean, we took like almost 45 minutes.
yeah.
Richard says it's not readable.
Yeah, that's bad. That's life.
Nice done.
I mean the hieroglyphic. Yeah, it's. I mean that's JavaScript, so it's almost like similar. Ancient. Should be live now. Yes, we are. We are waiting for more people. I have my coffee.
You drink coffee at this time?
Yes.
I couldn't stand anymore. Actually, it affects me nowadays much more than I'm used to. Over day is not a problem, but if I drink coffee like at this hour or after 6, I guess, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I really feel the difference. So I really have a hard time sleeping usually.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm bad at sleeping anyways already.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. You know, I have lots of things to do today.
So sleep is not so important, you think?
So, and I slept like maybe 3 hours today. So because I don't know, I probably told you about the Clubhouse thing, right?
It's
this
like
app that the new TikTok.
The new shit for the iPhone people.
Yes, yeah, that's the for the like the I would say more privileged ones, or
yeah. Let's call them like this.
but it's actually pretty good. I mean,
What does it do? Is it just?
it's almost the same as we are doing right now, but you don't see any faces, which is somehow like sometimes better, I guess. And yeah, so there is like lots of topics like you can talk about. Like, for example, yesterday I talked with couple guys like from Czech Republic, like about the sci-fi books, movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on Thursday we will have the Stargate special.
That's
Because
your time there, yeah? I
because
guess.
obviously I'm just the like Stargate expert. So
So you initiated it?
no.
No.
Do we have more people?
Can you see it?
No. Why that? Maybe we can just. Yeah, I put this Slido thing, so I don't know if there are some questions or not. I didn't check. Maybe there is. Let me. It will be pretty alone, I guess, today. Can you tweet this that we are live?
Yeah.
Audience questions. Try sending one. No. Go. Of course, there are no questions because why would be there? Yes. So. So how you doing?
Actually good, but things are a bit stressful at the moment.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. You're also moving, right? I'm moving next Monday.
Next Monday.
Things just jumped and exploded, and everything was much quicker. And I'm happy that I was able to take off the week.
You are moving like inside of Berlin, right?
Yeah, that's the good part. I just moved like not super far away, not like cross country like you, cross borders even like you in Indian countries. But still, I expected to move like March or like very end of February. Now it's just next week.
Yeah.
And yeah, things escalated a bit. So they happen much faster now. So
Yeah. That's the same here. I just like today and last week I put lots of things to what's this garbage station, or I don't know what's the name in English for it.
garbage. I'm not sure what you mean.
Like there are like big containers and you can put your old stuff.
Oh, Sperrmüll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one.
I have no idea how you call it in English.
Scrapyard? No, scrapyard.
That's a bit too much, isn't it? I'm asking. Bulky waste or refuse, depending on the country. So yeah, bulky waste.
Yeah, BSR. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's. Oh, we have another one. Hi, Lawrence. But the chat is not showing on the screen for some reason. That's like. And today nothing is working, so let's delete the chat and edit one more time. Where is this? Open VR capture. Wow, you can capture the virtual reality. That's fine.
Good, and then you're putting it in a cage, right? That's how you do it.
Where is it? Where's chat? Yeah, chat box here. Add source chat smaller here. Where is it? Here. Okay. Transition. No, it might work, might not. So I put lots of stuff in the garbage, and we still have lots of things to move. Actually, we have like these drawers like from IKEA. I think they called Malm or something like that.
Yeah, Malm.
Yeah, so we have
I have
four.
them as well.
Yeah, we have 4, and we want to get rid of them. So if someone wants them,
I might want them actually. Which drawers are they? The typical 4-level drawer?
they are like I don't know how to.
4 or 6 level?
So four drawers.
Yeah, 4 drawers in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and are they white or colorful? Or
they are like the oak.
or wood?
Oak or something like that. This kind of the same color you have the behind you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But of course not for free. Not for free because they are. they are.
Otherwise you would throw them away, right?
They were pretty.
No, but we can definitely talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's weird because I have chat on my right side, so but on the screen I will. Oh, whatever. Yeah. So that's. I'm moving. We are aiming for last week in February.
Oh yeah, okay, as well. Very soon though.
Because I'm starting new job on 1st of March, which is Monday. So yeah, it will be interesting how to do it, because so we need to order the guys, like the company who will do it, because it's easier because of the tests and everything. So if you are a company, it's kind of, they will let you pass the borders because like your employee will like take care of your tests and everything. So you don't have to. So we will have like only like our suitcases.
You mean your employer, right? Not the employee.
Yeah, of course, the employer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your boss.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry, that's not super unprofessional, but this one, right?
Yeah, that's exactly this one.
Okay. So now everyone knows these ones are for sale from Jiri.
What's the original price?
The current price is €80.
Yeah, so if someone wanted for 40.
40 sounds good actually. Yeah.
And it's not so old. It's 2 years old tops.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
No answer.
Yeah. So, you should throw in some Vue stickers. I have lots of Vue stickers actually. I can put them inside if someone wants them.
Just put them everywhere.
Everywhere, but it will like raise the price. So, like, it will cost like 160 for one. It's like rare, unique item.
Yeah. You can just put your signature on it and then double the price again.
Yeah, of course. I need to put somehow the chat here because I lost my monitor, my display. It's weird. How can I open the chat here? Yeah. it's working actually. There is some chat. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So I will start the new job on first. So Vue.js again. So it will be.
Right?
Yeah, it's. I already saw the code base, and there are like lots of challenges there.
Is it a shitty code base or is it really a complex project?
I would say
Both
it's.
is challenging, I guess.
I mean, the guy who wrote it,
Mm.
like, he's not like the programmer at all. He was like the coder or just like HTML coder. So he had to learn it. So he.
Okay.
But I mean, it's okay. It's not so bad. But
that speaks actually for Vue.js, right?
what?
That speaks for Vue.js actually.
Yeah. Actually, there are like, I mean, of course, if you are not like originally programmer, you sometimes like missing like kind of like structure or some like, I don't know. You can use the like algorithms like as.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like pretty like raw JavaScript, like really like. But it's working for now. But there are like lots of things, like lots of repetitions and. Yeah. So it's.
The first task will be cleanup, I guess. And,
yeah, we want to probably move to Next. Everything. So.
Okay. So no fancy Vue 3 something Byte.
No, I mean it's too soon. I would say go for Vue 3. I spoke with lots of people lately who like kind of hate the like that they are starting. I mean they told me that they are starting to write a Vue 3 app, and there are like lots of struggles on the way. Like you.
Same here. I had a ton of problems. Yeah.
Like tooling is not working properly, and lots of libraries are not compatible. So it's really. I mean, it's not bad, but I think it's too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon for a serious project that is.
But the same will be when they will move like to Next to Vue 3. So if you want to use Next, I mean, it might be better because like they will somehow get the first gotchas from Vue 3 will be fixed, so they will go.
Yeah.
But it's.
Yeah. And Next itself will probably abstract enough so that most of the things will just go on working.
Yeah.
Because I assume that same as Vuex. Vuex 4 just came out, by the way. It's released now like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So recently. But what they did there is the same what I expect for Next. That they basically don't change much from the outside, but change the whole underlying architecture to use Vue 3 and be optimized for it. And so I assume that lots of plugins and stuff that you would add to Next usually would just work if they work exclusively for Next at least.
Yeah. That's. So that's also, I guess we want to move the code base also to TypeScript.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of makes sense because there are like lots of kind of types, like objects, and you have like companies, users, I don't know, like tenants, subtenants, and subtenants, and other things. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people will work on this project?
I mean, on the front end or like
in general?
In general?
Like on the code stuff?
I mean, the I can say we because I'm already kind of there. We are using like for the backend. That's there is a like Laravel code base, like PHP, and also some Go microservices. for communication, like with external, mostly using with external like third party like libraries or hardware, because we are also like lots of communicating with the hardwares. So
Okay.
so it's like, I don't know, the card readers and the what I
Sorry.
don't, lots of like in the parking in the garage, like the, what's the name, like the you know you when you, I don't know,
The gate of,
the gate,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, with the gate we can say,
Okay.
yeah, it's like,
Mm.
yeah, so there's like lots of things. And of, we have of course we have like Android and iOS app, which is like working like fully properly, so you can use it as like you don't need any special like cards or anything. You can have everything in your app, your
Mm.
access everything, so
Okay.
it's good. And the Vue.js, it's used mostly for like the whole administration for the owners, for the like property managers, or like who own the whole building and who take care of this, who can take care of this. So you have like big administration for this. There's like lots of things, like for parking you can set like who can park, guest list, who can access the, like lots of like specific parts of the building. And it's pretty,
Fancy.
yeah, I mean there is lots of things to do, and that's interesting. And we like, I think last year they we got like, we won the, what's the name for it, like we won the, like that we can work with them, like with the, I don't know what's the name,
I don't know what you mean, so I can't help.
when when there is like some contract, yeah, contract. Nice, thank you.
The tough words come out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we won the contract in the, and we will do the whole build, whole like the skyscraper
Was it
in New
a
York.
tendering
Yeah, in New
in New
York.
York?
In New York, this one Wonderbit or something like that, Wonderbuild or something. This the highest highest skyscraper in New York. Maybe in, I don't know if it's in US, but it's pretty new.
Okay.
They opened it, I think, last year.
Okay.
So
And
yeah.
so you will just like put
So
all the fancy
yeah, so
stuff.
we will do all the fancy, like the stuff.
Nice. So yeah, okay. I think that what you are looking for is tendering. Like they have a tender, like an offer that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
put
yeah, yeah.
out, and then companies just apply for it.
It's the same
Yeah.
in Czech. It's tender, but
Mm.
I didn't know. Cannot remember if it's also in English the same word.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I feel you.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So yeah, it will be, and we have like lots of other buildings like across the Europe, like recently in Poland, Slovakia, and of course in Prague and
mhm.
other. So that's like really, it's pretty interesting, I would say.
Yeah, that sounds really good. It sounds like safe place to work for now.
We'll see. I mean, of course, I mean, probably like the buildings will be built like almost like in any like circumstances,
Mm.
but
I mean, the skyscrapers there already. You said right?
yeah, but of course, like the issue is maybe with the offices, because like lots of people is working with the home offices in home
Hmm.
like in home office, so it's more, it will be, I mean, but it's also like there is like lots of interesting things to do for the home office things, like that you can, there are some, probably you can like do some kind of, I would say, like system when the people can switch like everything and can have like everything set up if they want to work, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and someone wants to work on like Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
You talk about the access control stuff, right? Of that.
yeah.
I'm not sure because I don't think that people know what you will be working on.
Yeah. Of course. Like I will be working like in the like they call it like property tech company, which means like you will do the technology for the properties, like so it's like smart offices, smart houses. It's not like smart houses, more like smart buildings.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I find it interesting actually. I'm sure it will be fun.
What about you? What you are up to now, except the moving?
Uh, I'm still at the Ecosia project. Not sure if I can even say this officially. No, I did it. Uh, um, yeah, uh, my role didn't really change yet. Actually, the idea was that my role will change to be more broad. For now, I'm just one. I'm basically helping out as a programmer, as a senior programmer, or whatever. But the idea was my role would be broader, and I would be outside of teams and try to tackle cross-team problems with the software. That didn't happen yet. It will take a while from until March or so. Let's see, because in the background things changed and so on. But that's all right. There's a ton of stuff to do, so not that I'm getting bored there or anything. Yeah, yeah. I don't know even how long I will stay, but for a couple more months probably. So yeah, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
Now that I move, I'm actually pretty happy that I will just stay there because they are pretty flexible.
Yeah.
If it would be like a completely new project, like a greenfield project or anything, I wouldn't have time for all this movement, blah blah blah. So actually good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyways, looking forward to all this. No, I'm actually not. I'm looking forward to that green slate. The typical you have a new flat and everything is new and you can just decide what to do and blah blah. Everything is awesome potentially, but then all that crazy amount of work that is behind putting things from your old flat into your new flat, finding new furniture, whatever, is then rolling over you and things are just getting annoying again. So let's see.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a whole different story for you anyways. Do you plan to like move a lot of your stuff or do you just throw everything away and rebuy?
Mostly rebuy. We will try to get rid of these these 4 mounts.
Yeah. 4 even?
Yeah, we have 4, yes. Like next
Oh
to
wow.
next
I
to.
thought you want to get rid of 2 only.
And if not, we will probably have to like
So I'm taking at least 2 by the way. Just saying. I can have a look. I can promise you 2, definitely. I can have a look how much space I have in the corridor.
yeah.
If it's long enough. I could have more than 2 maybe even.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I have no space problem anymore. Like 4 mounts in a row, everything can go in there, easy.
I would show you, but there is like lots of mess here.
No worries. I have the same just in white, so I know the size,
Yeah.
but I don't know the exact size of my corridor of my new one because I don't have the keys yet.
Yeah.
I have a floor plan though, so I can check later.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So this one, and we have like another like IKEA drawer, but this we will keep. Then we have like one drawer like for clothes, like the it's I think 60 deep and what like maybe 200 centimeters high.
You mean a wardrobe, an actual?
Yeah, wardrobe.
Like
That's the word. I mean, for
don't worry. English has all the words for those things, which I find. In German they're all Schrank.
yeah.
That's it. You have that one word, and you just put some prefix in front of it, like
It's the same in Czech.
Küchenschrank, Schlafzimmerschrank. Like really, really simple. But no, not in English. You have simple words. No simple words there. Anyways, yes, wardrobe. Is it a white one or is it again some wooden blah blah color?
No,
Because if it's white,
it's white.
oh, we could talk because we're looking for exactly that one.
And you can get it for free. This one.
Oh, is it that broken? No, let's just talk outside of the meetup about these things. I mean,
this is like these TV shopping teleshopping thing.
We should blend in like pictures of those.
Yeah.
You can have this for half the price if you call immediately in the next 5 minutes.
But actually, if someone wants the ticket,
yeah, right. That was the thing with the ticket.
I mean, I guess it's actually not a ticket anymore because it changed somehow.
No, it never changed. It was just miscommunication. The conference was always free. It's just this recording access, so that you don't have to attend the conference all the time.
Oh, okay. But I thought it was like some special name. At least I remember the last meetup it had somehow. So you have
they called it the full experience.
Yes, exactly.
And I think that was exactly the problem, because then people thought, okay, there is something that you're missing if you don't have that ticket. But it's not the case. It never was the case as far as I know. Maybe they changed it under the hood and I didn't realize it.
No, definitely there was like full experience ticket, which allowed you to go like some kind of after parties and some like talks and some workshops. So it was like included in.
Maybe they really changed that. Okay.
Yeah. So whatever. I mean.
Yeah, whatever. So the ticket now is basically that recording access, so that you can just afterwards have like, I think it's like about 100 talks in total.
Yes.
Like a lot, actually. A lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I will have time, because it's like exactly on the dates when I'm moving.
So you have a recording ticket. Be happy.
Yeah, probably somehow, somewhere, I guess. Yeah. You send it to me, but I didn't activate it yet, probably.
No, that should be fine. Otherwise, you just talk to them. I'm sure we can solve that issue if it's the real one.
Let me check.
Yeah. No, but I know it was a bit confusing with the ticket naming and everything. So, and maybe really because they changed things in the end. Because I actually didn't really fully pay attention to the details first, because I didn't. Yeah, why? It was like 2-3 months before the conference, so I just thought, okay, I will check out before the conference is there, not when it's.
Yeah. So. But,
anyways.
I mean, we don't have like any response like on the Twitter anyway. That's like today it's like completely off. Like we are not existing.
We are not existing
in this universe, I guess, today. So so maybe Lawrence or Richard, if you want the tickets, just say yes and.
Yeah, seriously.
We can give it to you.
Yeah, Richard and Lawrence, you're the strong core today. Yes, snowed in. That's probably the issue. People couldn't just come here because of the snow.
Yeah.
We can't. Is Richard even still here? Because I'm not sure if.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we have 2 tickets, so it's fine. I mean,
Yeah, seriously, Richard and Lawrence, if you both want to have that recording ticket, Richard's first time for the meetup, and he is still with us. Although we are super boring.
I mean,
Okay, he doesn't know what tickets. Nice. Okay.
it will be like really weird dungeon tickets.
Seriously.
As we say, like Austrian experience. I mean, this is so dark. I mean, sorry.
maybe let's not go there then. I can explain later because I didn't get it.
Yeah, tickets for the new. Yeah. You will be obliged to pick up all my stuff I don't want.
Obliged you. That's nice.
And you have 24 hours.
Wow.
No, it's the special. I mean, it's not a ticket. It's like extension or something like add-on for the Vue.js Amsterdam conference. Like it will be in the 14 days, like 26, 27 something. And yeah, so you will get the access to recordings, basically all the recordings after that. So if you miss it, as me probably, same as me, I will probably miss it like for like 99%. Sure. So yeah, so you can see it like anytime after that, I guess, when they are live. So I mean, they will be probably live like immediately after the conference because of course it's online streaming. So I don't know if they will do some.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, 26th, 27th is. I might have time now. I might have time, but not 24 hours. So let's see.
Yeah, it's really sad that we can't go there to Amsterdam again, like live. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly because of this. Yes.
Not this one, but similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's true. Looking forward to go there again. Really, it's really nice actually.
Yeah. Vue.js Toronto is also great.
Toronto.
Yeah,
sure.
actually, it was also I had plans in the beginning of 2020 that I want to go to Vue.js Toronto this year, like last year, but obviously it didn't happen for some weird reasons, I guess, unforeseen reasons. So yeah, maybe this year, probably not, probably next year.
Yeah, this year I don't think so. Let's face it. Now that all those mutations pop up, I think we will have some more fun.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yours, Richard and Lawrence. So let's write us after that somewhere on the Meetup page or on the Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
So we will send it to.
Oh, damn! Suddenly we are 6 people.
Yeah, too late.
Mention the tickets and suddenly people come up.
Yeah.
Really? It's not about us here, right? It never was.
Yeah. But don't worry, the rest of the people can win like later one of my drawers.
I might take them all, to be honest.
Good. So too late. So I probably have.
Party today.
I probably have some things in my cellar.
No, thanks. I'm not sure where this goes now, so I don't want to know.
That was not mentioned. I mean, okay, but yeah, I mean, I have some things in.
It's not getting better.
Like some bike, if someone wants to. It's not working, but.
Okay, but we can just put some stickers on it and maybe a signature, and then it will be only 500 euros.
Yeah. I also have like big trampoline in my cellar. I mean, it's
how
it's this.
Like one of those big ones that you put outside for the kids to jump
Yes,
into.
yes, exactly. But it's, I mean, of course, it's like disassembled. Like, I don't.
Okay. So your fellow is not the trampoline, so that it might be a nice, if the kid is not going to sleep, so you just put it on the trampoline for a while, and at some point we'll reach the ceiling, and then
Yeah,
sing. Huh?
yeah. So
Not how it works? Okay.
that's I think that's pretty much it. And there is like lots of garbage stuff things. So I need to.
But maybe garbage with stickers.
Yes.
Think
yes.
about it, people. Think about it.
Yeah.
No, the trampoline I can really not. Sure, I would love to have a trampoline, but what should I do with it? No.
Yes, it actually it has safety net for on the trampoline. I mean, I bought it for my kids, so it's. I mean,
I still don't know what to do with it. So. Because it's not that I have a garden or I don't even have a terrace. I only have a balcony, and it wouldn't fit there. And I'm in the 4th floor, so I would have to take the trampoline out. Going where a lot of other people are, put a trampoline there, and then let them wonder what happened. Nice story, not for me.
Yeah, Lawrence. I'm trying. Yes, it's.
Oh, that sounds sad.
Yes. Also, this one. It's as Richard is saying that you can keep them in the place. You just like zip them in and.
That's true. Yeah. But I thought that's how you use TVs and tablets nowadays.
Of course, I mean, yeah. My son, like he is like 6.5, and he's starting to teach my daughter. She is 3 years old, playing Minecraft. So they are playing together.
Awesome.
And they have both.
On the tablet?
Yes, they have both iPads, like their own, and he's starting to teaching her like everything what's happening. So he created the world, and she like joined it like via like network. So they are playing together in the same area.
Incredible, right? How these things work nowadays. So simple that a 6-year-old can teach a 3-year-old how to do it. Oh.
Yeah. So
now imagine this. Let's say 20 years ago, like 2000, maybe 2005.
Yes. Yeah.
Would be impossible. All the shit that you have to do to make something like this work.
Yeah, I remember that it's like when we want to try like play the LAN party, when we want to do like the LAN party, it took like half a day just to set it up.
Exactly. That's why every LAN party was always at least starting on Thursday evening already.
And yeah.
So that people were able to just setting up everything and so on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We use like this coaxial cables with the terminators and like these T connectors. And
oh shit, yes.
And the thing, it was really funny because like in these times, like there was like only hubs, there was no switches, and and hub is like what everything like it goes to everywhere, right?
Exactly.
And like
so it's basically Wi-Fi just without the wireless.
And with the coaxial cables and the terminators and like everything, so if like one PC broke in the middle, no one can play, right? Or I mean, you can play, but it will separate it to islands, like everyone.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
So everyone is playing on the.
Would be better if it breaks completely, right? Really socialist style,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, good old time. Although the first real LAN party I had already actual switches and RJ45, like the good stuff.
Yeah, we upgraded also, but we had like 100-meter long coaxial cable, and it went like from my bedroom window over the garden to my neighbor in the window, like 50, 60 meters like over the air, Like it hanged like over the air, like over the garden, and actually we had it like for like almost. I mean, with the coax, it was like one time, like always, like for the LAN party. But after that, we upgraded to like classical Ethernet things, like this Cat5 cables, and
Yeah.
and we also had like 100 meters like long, and we had it like permanently over. It hanged over our garden like for lots of like for the whole year. I mean, it wasn't probably safe, but it
Hey, who cares about face if they can have a
but
LAN connection?
but it worked. It was fine. So they were like two brothers, and we were two brothers. So like
Awesome.
we can play like Half-Life Crossfire and like so or
Nice.
Counter
Mm.
Strike and Need
I
for
never had neighbors close enough like this.
yeah.
No, no chance for me. No, too bad. I remember times where I went with a floppy disk. I just put everything on the floppy disk and then walked to a friend of mine on the other side of the village and then put the floppy disk in and then broken chips.
Yeah,
Stuff like this.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
time.
I think I had like for my friend I got the Warcraft 2 on disc. It was like on the 13 discs, like these
Mm-hmm.
144 megabytes
Yeah,
discs,
yeah.
and always like was like the sixth or seventh disc was always broken. So
Of course, of course. It should never be the first or second one because it would be way too fast to give up. You have to at least spend 2 hours and just realize that it will not work.
yeah, and,
Such good times.
yeah. And it was funny because like we like in our kind of block. I mean, it wasn't like block like real block. So it was
Mm.
a lot. I mean, the street where it was like with the houses, not the like
Mm.
normal like apartment buildings. So
Yeah.
we always like were happy when there was like over summer when our
Mm.
friend he was already on the university
Mm-hmm.
in the Prague, and I mean the in the late 90s and or early like after 2000 there was
Mm.
like lots of interesting stuff on these dormitories, like I mean like not only one but also like like the stuff like the movies and the games and everything,
Yeah.
not legal of
Of
course,
course.
so everything was
Oh, not legal, really? Yeah. Of course.
everything. So he came always like in the summer with like 80 gigs hard disks, like these Seagates 80 gigs, and
Yes, that's how it. Yeah, yeah.
he
Mm.
connect
No, no, we didn't. I never did these things.
he connected to our network always, like, and you can see like the spike in the downloading, like everyone is like going to his disk and like
Yeah.
trying to get like the Stargate the season 7, like the new or like Diablo 3, no 3, well fuck 2.
Two, then yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
these times. Diablo 2. I played this too much.
yeah,
Seriously. I remember this one LAN party that really is full circle, like two brothers, a friend of mine, and me. I think 4 people probably. Yeah. So we four played Diablo, and that friend of mine had a lot of really really cool stuff that I was um, looking for, anyways. Natalia's Huss or Natalia's Hate. So it's this assassin character in Diablo 2, and there's this special set for her, and he had it complete actually lying around, or most of it, so that stuff that I had with it together would at least give a complete set. So he threw out all the items, so on, but just put them on the floor for me to pick up. And then the other friend of mine just closed the server because he thought it's not his server that is running. They just restarted his computer
yeah, but I
with all the
think
items searched.
yeah, but I think if I remember, you you could just get the save from the Diablo 2, and there were some.
Not if you have things on the floor in the village. That just disappears.
Oh yeah, but if you have like special set, or like, so you could like get the save from the friend. There was possibility, I think, over some app,
Yeah.
or maybe
Yeah.
even you could like just use it in your game, and in the multiplayer you just like, and
Yeah. Just move it around between characters. Yeah.
yes, that's,
Yeah. Back then we didn't have that. I think we really just lost a lot of really valuable stuff because he also threw out other things because he wanted to spread them with his. We call them moolies, donkey characters basically. So they're only there to carry stuff, to keep stuff for you. Yeah, so he wanted to spread stuff around. All gone, all lost. It was a sad day, a really sad day. But it's, I don't know how long ago. Yeah, it's probably 20 years or long time ago. So.
I think, yeah. I think Diablo 2 is like 99, I think, or something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it was probably already the 109 patch. So a bit later than 2004 or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? How did I keep all those details? That's incredible. I know all the stuff. Diablo 2 can tell you everything. Diablo 3 I never touched. But Diablo 2 I can tell you literally everything, I think. With a little refresher, I would probably even be able to describe the whole way up to the last act, the sixth act.
Yeah.
With patch 109, you got the sixth. With a lot of destruction, right? You got the sixth act.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times, I tell you. Good times. I spent so many hours in Diablo.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I actually tried to play the Diablo 3, and it's not bad, but I mean, it's not. I don't know. It doesn't have the feeling of the Diablo 2, or even Diablo 1.
No, they. I really don't like what they made out of it. So, they changed everything to be extremely nice and simple. Too simple, in my opinion. So all the Diablo feeling is, in my opinion, is done. Even from the descriptions already, right? Sure, it's still hack and slay, so you run around and have some nice new features and so on. Some people describe it like, oh, but you have these portals and stuff, and that's really nice and so on. But if the whole, you always find items that are just completely without any value and blah blah. It's not my, or you find them too much. You find a lot of super valuable items, but they are not really of value anymore because it's so often that you find them that you could just. All this just, I think this whole thing is just unbalanced like crazy, or balanced in not a very Diablo style, let's say. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Are people leaving us already? No, we are 7. Woohoo.
Yeah. Also.
And Lawrence just thought about putting the trampoline on the ground floor so that he is quicker to get out of the terrace of the 5th floor. I'm not sure if it works like this. But if he's trying, I would really, really like to see it on video.
What?
Or maybe not.
No.
He jumping from the 5th floor on the trampoline and just landing like Superman. I would totally see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can take a look on this JavaScript thing.
The actual topic, you mean? Oh, okay. No. Yeah, sure. In the meantime, I'm actually checking how wide a mound is. There must be the number somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think it's 80 centimeters, like wide, and the deep is 60, I think. and the high is 100. Wait a second. I mean, I did the measuring last.
Oh yeah, this one is 80 times 100.
I can.
I see the same one. What the? Ikea, what are you talking here?
Malm is width is 80 centimeters.
Okay.
Deep is 48, and the high is 1 meter.
I totally get 4 of them into my corridor.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a car?
Because I will have, actually, Monday till Tuesday, I will have a transporter, so I could just come over
Oh, that's nice.
and
I mean,
put them in, if that's all right for you.
I mean, it would probably fit to my car. At least 2 of them probably would fit, but
But I would have a transporter, so I would probably just get them all in.
perfect. That's good.
Yeah, and they don't need to be disassembled or anything then. You can just put them in.
Yeah.
So 4 of them in a row are like 3 meters 20.
Yeah. That's.
And
Yeah.
I have, easy. I could put 6 in a row almost. How much space do I have? Yeah, the corridor is incredible. It's just so, it's let's wait for it. The second biggest room in the flat, the corridor. It doesn't make sense, right? But it's overall nicely enough cut that it's all right. So you just put a lot of stuff in the corridor. Why not, right?
So it's like, I don't know, 15 meters times 3 or something like that, right?
No. It's not a tiny long corridor. It's a rather wide corridor that is just, I don't know, it's just really big.
It's there, just like. Yeah.
I should just put everything in there, seriously, and then just have big empty rooms left
Yeah, that's
for,
fine.
for the trampoline maybe.
Yeah. So it's good. So we, after like 1 hour, we managed to like get my stuff and
Yes.
and get the tickets. So that's good. At least for us.
Great. For you, at least. Good,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like less stuff to move, so that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And we can also still talk about that wardrobe, but we don't have to do it here.
I can send a picture of this probably tomorrow, because like today is I don't have the light in the bedroom. Very productive. Yeah, it's very productive for me actually.
Yes, it is.
I mean, of course. I mean, we can check the state of the JavaScript, the main topic.
Yeah. We can really talk about it if you feel like.
But actually, I know that I wrote it to you that you should read it before, but I didn't have time to read it actually. But actually,
It's really bad because I didn't really read it fully either. Good times. Yes. Good times, really.
So yeah, but I heard a couple podcasts about it, so it's okay. I roughly know what's it's about, but I mean we can take.
I mean, I know what it is about, but
yeah.
I don't know the exciting part. The most exciting part for me, to be honest, is that nice animation that you get if you hover over the menu items. If you hover quickly over a lot of menu items, you have like a laser shot. Really nice. I love it. That shouldn't be the topic, right? Okay.
Yeah. So I will switch to the full screen for the JavaScript, state of the JavaScript. Can you still hear us? We switched the screen now. Can you still hear us?
Please tell us that you can still hear us. Yes. Okay. I can hear.
Perfect. And can you see the screen? Yeah. Of course it looks clear. It's not. I mean, it's too small for me actually. It's good.
I just have it open separately.
Let me find this somewhere. I will open it, and hopefully it won't broke the recordings.
Today would be the day.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's working. So introduction, blah blah blah. Where we can start? Start. Okay.
Okay, easy, too easy, really too easy.
Okay. So about the t-shirt, okay, nice t-shirt, of course. So yeah, just 29 euros. Oh no, 29 USD. So it's even cheaper. But you will pay like shipping, so probably it will go from US. So you will pay the toll. So
Yeah.
So it will cost lots more. But that's pretty nice t-shirt actually. What's the TypeScript? Pure script, Closure script, React Native. Oh, that's Webpack, Redux. So it's probably like JavaScript. Oh, okay. There is like it's our JavaScript ecosystem. So I try to find something different. Okay, but now I cannot see the. I can see the chat. That's funny.
I can see the chat. I just opened it on the phone anyways.
Can you see it good? Because I mean it's on the full screen. It's.
Lawrence just suggests to zoom it in a bit.
I mean it looks fine on my new Mac. At least.
Oh, okay, it looks fine on your.
At least something looks good. I mean it's good. Okay. If I can see it on this, so it's fine. So your country origin. So what's the 24 almost 24,000 people, 137 countries.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the demographics, it's like super US, Central Europe. That's
France.
it, it's like, oh.
Oh yeah, so US is 21%, Germany is 6%, so over 1,000 people. France, of course, is slightly bigger. UK.
How? Why?
Russia, 3.8. Can we zoom it? Probably not.
I can't.
Okay, so language, English, of course. Spanish, French, Russian, German, Chinese.
500 people from Poland.
Even Czech is here. That's nice. 69 people.
No, Czech, I just saw here. Come on. 219. 1.1%.
What to 2019?
The people who answered the questions from Czech Republic. Czechia. Sorry.
Yeah, so.
And from Albania, also 10 people.
Yeah. Cool. What's your yearly salary? What's the...
7 from Iraq.
So, some people... I work for free. 5% working for free is doing for JavaScript for free. That's nice. Good for them.
That depends. That depends. I'm not sure if it's really good for them,
Yeah, so...
Might be nice of them, might just be a shitty job.
So, yeah, so I think I can see. So, most of the people, like 30%, like has between 50 to 100K. I mean, that's pretty, like...
I mean, the ranges are crazy high, crazy big, right? 50 to 100K, okay, yeah. And the next range is 100 to 200K, okay. Good, yeah. You're somewhere between rich and really rich, so good.
But like 600 people like doing over 200K, so they are probably like from the Silicon Valley, some.
Yeah. Then you're like some CTO, blah, 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 in Silicon Valley, you get this easily, probably. Otherwise, I guess most of those 20% of the 100 to 200K are also just America, just Silicon Valley or New York or so.
Yeah.
That's like the typical salary there for some reasonably well-paid tech job. But you need it because if you're in Silicon Valley, you pay half of it anyways for rent.
Yeah, and the
Same in
taxes.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So
anyone who cares, I'm in the 50 to 100K area, like most of people.
yeah, I probably the same. Yeah. What's the 50,000 USD? It's
In euro? Like
41,000 euros.
no, not even less.
So definitely like in this column or
No.
so that's good. Years of experience, how long you be working or studying in this field? Too long.
Yeah, there's no too long column. Why? Yeah, in the 10 to 20 here.
I mean in the JavaScript I am
JavaScript.
I am like 5 years, but in the total I'm between the 10 to 20. So
Yeah. JavaScript, I'm probably in the 5 to 10 somewhere. Proof, I would really have to think about it.
how big
Yeah,
is
somewhere between 5 and 10 definitely.
yeah. How big is your company now? Mine like from A to B is 0.
Yes, it's not in the charts. I'm sorry. Mine is 10 to 20. It's really small, actually. I'm not even sure if we reach 10 people at the moment.
And my current one, or the next one, is something. I think it's around 50 people. So it's like between like 50, 60 people. So. So it's.
Then there's again this range, like you have 20 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 1,000. Okay, seriously. I mean.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the biggest amount of people. Then, right? It's a huge range, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that would also be the range of the company if I count the mother company in, like the full thing in Finland as well.
Yeah.
We're definitely a bit over 100.
So yeah, thanks, Lawrence, for RIP A to B.
Yeah.
It's still alive somehow. It will end 1st of April officially. How did the respondent find about the survey? Yeah, that's not important. Okay, gender, of course. That's surprisingly not surprising. 91% male, 5.8 female, and the rest. Race, doesn't matter. This is. I mean, how can be different different if you coding you are Native American or Hispanic or I don't know if you can have special superpowers.
It might be harder for you to get a well-paid job, depending on the country.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but it's...
So you might also have a harder time to get there, to get professional and so on. Yeah. So of course 70% is just white. It's just, but that's not. I mean, let's really face it. That's not all the JavaScript developers here.
Yeah.
Just all the ones that answered this survey.
Yeah.
If you look, for example, India, only 3.2% of people answering the survey come from India. But I'm sure that more Indian people are doing things related to that survey than all the others, the other countries together.
Definitely. And
Right? So,
even like China or something like that. I mean, there's like Vue.js and China. It's like,
yeah,
how do you
yeah,
introduce
exactly.
yourself at parties? Oh, like, oh, that's sad. Uh,
What the
CTO.
Yeah, totally. I'm greeting people with, "Hey, I'm full stack developer." What? That's sweet. No. Yeah, in on this choice, then it's full stack developer, I guess. Um,
Why is cut? Yeah, which industry? Programming and technical. That's like pretty broad, like
yeah,
industry, like almost
I'm
everything.
actually in consulting and services then, I guess.
Oh yeah. So basically, the
But
first
how
one
is?
is you are writing, and in the like consulting is like just talking.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. But it's stupid because programming and technical tools, right? I mean, that includes everything, literally. So it's basically the catch-all one that if people are not directly in finance or not directly working for a social media company, then they are doing programming
Yeah,
and technical tools.
finance,
Yeah.
news, entertainment. Is there? I can see travel. It's sad.
2020, you know.
That's sad.
Mm.
CSS
It's probably
proficiency.
e-commerce and retail then, I would
Uh,
say.
unless. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what we have now? CSS proficiency.
Tell
Yeah.
me, what is the CSS proficiency?
I would say like 100%. I'm using Tailwind, so I don't need to know anything about CSS.
You're like beyond CSS, you said.
Yes, I'm over CSS now.
Yeah, okay, but if the expert thingy is able to style an entire front end from scratch following a consistent methodology, then yes, I'm expert.
I mean, yeah, of course. That's was the mastering, animation, interaction, transition, knowing. I mean, everyone can be expert with Stack Overflow. So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, but if it has to include the others, which I assume, then it will be harder, of course.
I mean, for
But
example,
I think I would still be expert level then, because CSS I'm actually pretty strong in, which is weird because I really don't like it, but I had to use it so much.
yeah,
But,
yeah. So that's.
so,
I would say I'm also like maybe expert. I mean, I definitely can do the whole thing.
mm,
So with some help.
yeah, I mean that's how programming and CSS and stuff works, right?
And
It's an help.
JavaScript proficiency. What's this?
Handling advanced front-end patterns like state management, data loading, etc. Yes. Sorry, I'm an expert. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, if you are after 10 years of working in the field, not an expert, then would be
Yeah.
that anyway.
So basically, I can put it on my LinkedIn profile like I'm expert in CSS and JavaScript. And backend proficiency, of course, I'm also a backend. I can do everything what you need to do. Able to
Yeah.
handle complex multi-server or microservices architecture. I mean, everyone can do this.
Yeah, it's more like clicking, right, nowadays.
Able to develop app using pre-existing frameworks like Rails or Laravel.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, with just a bit of will, everyone can do it.
Yes, yeah.
As long as they're inclined to this kind of stuff, of course.
Yeah.
Especially Rails, probably Laravel as well. Laravel. Because, it's more or less reading the documentation and typing in like 2 or 3 commands and then things just work. Right? I mean, of course, it's not a full-fledged app or whatever, but especially Rails gives you your self-made block something application with
Yeah.
3 commands.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. With Rails, it's so easy, and I mean, I think it's like, for example, with Rails, it's like it's kind of past over like this its time. So it's not so like I remember when the Rails was like really big hype and everyone did like starting to do the project with the Rails, and now I mean everyone is talking more about like I would say Go. Lots of people I know who did Ruby on Rails or Ruby are going to Go for some reason.
Yeah, for good reasons, I would say. But yes, for some reason. Mhm.
Yeah. It's
I am sorry. I really got annoyed by all those Rails, Python, Ruby, whatever people, because it was so overhyped that people just expected this and nothing else anymore, but didn't at all look at the downsides, and that's, you have so many issues in the end because you just develop this huge monolithic Rails application,
yeah.
which is super slow. Then you maybe even host it on Heroku or so and pay like a ton of money for nothing, and wonder why these things are not magically working out. But you're using this awesome framework that is everyone using. No, just didn't think about what you're doing. Just jumped on the hype train.
Yeah.
And then people wonder, I totally get why Rails got so famous, because it did a lot of things right and it set a standard for frameworks, right? Fair enough. But if you develop an application, then you should think about what you're doing and what you really need, and not just jump on the hype train.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But I think like when you like choose Rails, like even today, I think you cannot like go wrong with the Rails. So
I mean, as soon as you need something that is performant, you can go very wrong.
yeah, I mean if you need something like really performant, you will go for Go or Node.js or maybe Rust, but no.
Yeah.
But I think for like the most of the like websites or application, you like Rails is fine.
Of course, yeah. For 90% of the problems out there, Rails is totally fine.
Yeah.
Rails or PHP or Python stuff. Ruby, I mean, of course. Because they are not super performant, but you just don't need performance anyway. You don't need performance for a blog or for some user management interface. Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Next, features. This chart, wow, nice chart, represent the various adaptation rates for all features. The size of the outer circle corresponds to total number of users who know about the feature, while the inner one represents those who actually use it.
Okay.
Oh,
so everyone is using local storage and fetch.
Yeah. Async await, promises, maps, sets, of course. Well, optional chaining.
Promise all settled. Yeah, okay. I used that, I think, once.
What?
Promise.all settled.
Yeah, all settled. I don't.
Such a, yeah.
I never
rather
used
new,
it.
I know. Yeah, you have the use case is so rare, I think.
I mean, yeah, okay. Arrow functions, of course. Everyone is using it.
That would be sad if not.
Spread operators, of course. The structuring, that's pretty much.
Optional chaining is used pretty often, interestingly, because it's super new, isn't it?
Yeah, that was like in last year, right, or something like that. That's
this question mark dot something, right?
Yeah, that's what Ruby had like since forever.
Yeah. What a shock. No, I know. Yeah. So technically, Ruby is awesome.
Yeah. It's still. Okay.
So it has good ideas behind it. But anyways, knowledge coalescing is also pretty well used, although it is also super new. But
Uh,
private fields, I don't even know what it is. So I know it sounds like I know what it is, but I didn't know that it exists. Let's say that.
private fields. Oh yeah. Yes.
So you can actually make object fields private, as in not usable from the outside, or like class fields. How does that work?
I have no idea actually.
JavaScript private field. Who did it?
Okay, so
That's actually DuckDuckGo, I have to admit.
you cheating. Okay.
Oh, you're using a hashtag in front of the name. Makes it a private method or field.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that somewhere, but
Never heard of it.
yeah, fetch of course, local storage of course, service workers of course, Shadow DOM, WebSockets, of course. Okay, what we have now? Out of all the features mentioned in the survey, how many did the respondent know about? 23% knows almost everything, so
I think I would also be in those 23% because most of them I know, except for the private fields. I never heard of them, actually. It's interesting to me. But all the others I at least heard from, I would say. Let me. Yeah. I don't see anything that I didn't at least hear from.
maybe this knowledge coalescing, I don't know.
That's you use like a double question mark, for example, so that you check if it's undefined or null instead of anything falsy. You know,
Oh, okay, so this the
that's
same.
pretty awesome actually. But it's also super new. You have it in, of course, if you use some transpiler or TypeScript or so, you have it already.
Yeah.
Well, it's,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, I would be like maybe like
I didn't
9.
use it actually yet because we don't use any transpilers that are doing it, handling it, so didn't use it. I prefer languages that don't need these things anyways, but that's another story.
Here is the comparison for the last year. So the structuring, like so, it's what's the have used it more, so like 4% more people used it, so that's good for them. Spread operators the same, arrow function, like this almost the same. Knowledge coalescing, yeah, this operator 45% use it. Optional chaining, that's perfect, like 66%. That's private fields, 10% only use it.
Yeah, private fields.
Okay, next, what do we have next?
Syntax stuff.
Next, proxies. Okay, yeah, that's all. Okay, async await. Okay, so more people use it. Promises, more people use it. Decorators, more people use it. Promises all settled. That resolve after all given blah blah blah. So like 15 people, 15% people use it. So it's
The private fields.
dynamic import. Static import statement is to import read-only live bindings, which are exported by another module. Data structures, maps, says okay, more. I mean, there is like, of course, more people use it as the feature is like more like longer if it's longer here, so it will be more used obviously. Service local storage, there is like no Intel is great. I love Intel.
Yes, me too. I'm using it a lot as soon as it, of course, only if it makes sense. But I really, really always go the more complicated path if necessary to use Intel instead of some whatever quirky hack that you would otherwise use, because it's so much better and more powerful.
Yeah, sadly, we in the company, we have it Moment.js there, so it's
Nice, Norma.
so
600 kilobytes of JS object.
so he's the first one of the first who will go out soon. WebGL, it's the same. Web animation, WebRTC, Web Speech API, WebVR, WebSockets, WebVR, export virtual reality. It's like 3%.
I don't have the gear for it, so
yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Custom.
I would love to play with more with VR stuff. Actually, it sounds really nice. Who has time for these things?
Just need to buy it.
Yeah, sure. I just pay 600 euro for an experimental playing stuff around. Yeah. That doesn't sound too far away from me.
Why not?
But it's also not exactly me. Yeah.
WebAssembly.
Sorry for this.
That's fine. Okay, let's go more to technologies. Wow, nice graph. Library, blah blah blah. Each line
Is this a nice graph, really? The first glance, after reading the description, I got it, but first moment I looked at this, I thought, okay, what the heck?
That's art.
Yeah, okay, let's call it that.
At the a higher point means a technology has been used by more people, and a point further to the right means that the user wants to learn it or have used it.
This one or the left one? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking here. I'll just mute myself for a second.
Yeah, so I am alone here. I'm a lonely loner. How many people we have?
Okay, I'm back.
Yep. Okay, so what about the Vue.js? Where's the Vue.js?
Here, it's
somewhere here.
So it went actually
slightly back
a bit. Yeah, from after 2009 or 2018 actually.
Like
I think the switch to Vue 3 makes things a bit tricky for some people. I think it still resonates in some people that there was a moment where people thought that they destroyed everything.
Yeah, it was pretty high. It goes pretty up and then go back. And what's the? Just is really GraphQL going up, TypeScript of course, and the Webpack, Express, React. I mean, when you see the React, it's pretty interesting. It's like it goes up and then like back.
Or like right in the last moment, right?
It's like you writing in, okay, oh fuck it, I'm going to do Vue.js.
How's Svelte going? I'm just trying to focus on something. It also went back on 2019. Like a bit less positive opinions, let's say. It's not exactly negative, but at least they have used things, so it always goes up here on these things. That's really good.
It's funny, if you see like the Angular, like it's have used and negative option, and it's like going down and down and down and down and down.
Good. Seriously, I never was a fan of Angular, especially since Angular 2. Angular 1 was great because it did something that no one else did before, and they did it
actually
well for the time.
Yeah, actually it's not going down, it's going like it's like going from have not used it from positive to have used but negative. So
Yes, true. So the opinions are really shit, actually.
yeah, same with the gulp. It's crazy. It's like it was like it was really cool guy.
Yeah, because the pack came and then just no one cared anymore about Gulp. Yeah.
Same with Redux. Redux is also like going crazy left. It's interesting. But also with the if you see the Webpack, he is going it like going like pretty high, and then like in like lately it's you can see the trend that lots of people are trying to get rid of Webpack, like
using just roll up
Vita and the other. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what we have more satisfactions.
Okay, then next, again, one of those graphs where you're like, okay, thank you. It's lots of dots.
Avoid. People are trying to avoid Meteor, Ember.
Good. Cordova and Browserify. Browserify is really time that they avoided, I think. Cordova probably as well. I'm not sure. I never really used it, I have to admit.
That's funny because like Angular, like they have like high usage but low satisfaction. So
yeah, of course, no one likes it. It's just it secures your job, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for React to be like this, but for now it's not.
Vue.js is like on the kind of threshold. It's like actually it's like something like between the like really between React and Angular. So it's like something I would say something.
Yeah, at least it's in the adoption phase, not anymore in the assessment. You know, where people think about maybe using it.
Yeah.
So interestingly, Vuex is, for example, deep in the assessment phase, which is a bit. What else do people do? But anyway.
Yeah. So technology for each section, which percent of respondents would use again?
Okay.
Yeah, this is some nice skyscrapers. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Okay, what do you want to tell me?
Technology.
The percentage of respondents you would use again. 1, 2, or 3, etc. Okay.
Okay, that's too much.
So most people would only use one of the JavaScript flavors again.
Yeah.
And that's probably what it wants to tell us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Satisfaction.
Technology usage cardinality. That looks like a nice city skyline.
It's an Elm bomb. TypeScript. Yeah, it's going up. Nice.
But that's really just pretty, right?
Experience over time. Overview of opinions of technology surveys. TypeScript would use again. Interested. Okay. Reason never heard.
I find it interesting that a lot of people are actually still interested, or not still, but again, whatever, interested in Elm.
Yeah.
So Elm just got. I mean, it's going down a bit still, but it's still pretty strong. Much more than I expected, let's say. Although only 4% would use again. Yeah. Not that good. Unlike TypeScript, most people would use it again. TypeScript just won the whole race. Definitely. Although I looked at in Reason or Rescript in this case, I think Rescript is too new. Probably that's the issue. But because Reason ML and generally ML, actually really really interesting. But the syntax is just people just run away from it, and that makes it really, really hard to adopt. But VScript actually changes this a lot because they changed syntax to be very, very JavaScripty. But you still have this nice ML framework around it. Looks really interesting, but I have no reason to use it for anything. So I don't know.
Front-end framework, satisfaction, interest, usage, and awareness of ratio rankings. So yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it looks like in 2018, like Vue.js was like the king, but then after that, like React, it's still. But Svelte is going like really crazy lately.
Svelte is going really well. With Svelte 3, things got really, really good for Svelte. Things changed a lot, and it's pretty nice actually. For reasons, seriously, it's super nice to work with actually. And with Svelte Kit, things will be much, much nicer even. And they did all the nice things like this Zapper. They created a framework that is like Next or Nuxt or Next or all those ones, right? And we have all this cool stuff already there, and Svelte is doing a pretty good job there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to change it.
Yeah, I also have it like on my to-do list for this year to at least like to take a look on it.
I'm actually currently creating a website on the site with Svelte, with Zapper.
No.
Oh.
What's the next? Data rankings, data layer. So it's GraphQL. Yeah, okay, Vuex.
But React is still that strong. Incredible. Maybe there's really more behind it than just, but I don't think so, to be honest, I have to say. So I always thought behind React, the most driver behind React is that it is driven by Facebook and hyped a lot, in the beginning, and that it just feeds on this still. But it feeds on this pretty long already. I'm not sure though. So the thing is that the React community is so different because everyone who's going into web development, into front-end-ish web development, is jumping on React. They don't care about JavaScript per se or anything like this. They just jump on React directly because that's like back then when you jumped on Rails instead of Ruby, right?
Yeah.
And so all those kids that just go into web development freshly out of studies or whatever, or who just want to go into web development and they just follow this hype and still hype React like crazy, incredible.
Yeah.
They just put React on par with web development. It's just React for them, nothing else. Incredible. I would just so like to explain them the world. No one's listening to me. What can I do?
What we have next? Data layers. Data layer.
Do we have any React developers in the audience? There is DevTools for Svelte as well. Reach out. It's also pretty good actually. I don't know what it's called. Let me check. Svelte DevTools. Let me Google that for you. Yeah, it's in the Chrome Web Store, for example. It's Svelte DevTools, and it's pretty similar to. Yeah, it's just called Svelte DevTools. Pretty similar to the Vue DevTools. Not as powerful, probably, but it does the job pretty well.
Backend frameworks. Nice. What do we have here? Satisfaction, like the one end. Wait, which Tumbleweed? There's no Tumbleweed. We are still speaking.
There's actually, by the way, also a page called matewithsvelte.com. I know it's the Vue.js meetup, I'm sorry, but just check it out because you'll find a lot of stuff that is really interesting. Made with or for or around Svelte. And the DevTools, for example, are also made with Svelte. This is how I just randomly found it. There's a job section. Ooh. What? Did I? Oh, Berlin. The first two are Berlin and then Quebec and then from the USA. Who cares?
The backend.
Construyo. Never heard of it. Construction industry. Okay. And they look for a Svelte developer. Are they really looking for a Svelte developer? Because it's not mentioned at all in their text. Yeah. Anyways, back to the topic. Sorry.
Yeah. Backend framework.
Where are you now? Backend frameworks. Okay.
Yeah, backend frameworks. We have. I mean,
you see this awesome. The first graph shows like Meteor is the oldest one, and you see just jumping it down the whole time. Although, why Meteor is so, I mean, without, Meteor is really the first one that did backend and frontend at the first time, right?
Yeah.
Express is, oh yeah, okay. Huh. Right, true, okay.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, Meteor was never a good idea, but back then no one else did anything like this, so get it.
Yeah, awareness, interest.
To call Gatsby a back-end framework is questionable, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, that's like the name, like the backend frameworks, like for it's, I would say it's not kind of backend, right? It's the backend for the front end. But it's not.
Yeah, you also have Next.js and Nuxt here. They are not exactly backend frameworks. They use Express or Fastify or whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
So So Next.js actually above Express, which is because I'm sure Next.js is just using Express again or Fastify. I don't know. Fastify might be the other choice. Pretty common.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Koa is not as common as I expected because it's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know. Strapi is the same thing. Strapi. Anyways, they just throw in the buzzwords here, I think.
Other tools, Dino, Gridsum. I mean, yeah, like backend for. I mean, Gridsum. It's not a backend. It's okay.
Yeah.
Next, testing. Yes, testing. Satisfaction.
Wow. It's awesome how the first three are just going down, and Jest is just going up. And I didn't even know that Jest is that old. I thought it's much younger.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2016 still. Cypress.
Sure, it's just 4 years, right? It's not that old. But
yeah.
What is testing library, and how would you ever call your start testing library? I mean, how mean is that?
The usage. I mean,
it's like calling your new Google competitor search engine.
Just I think it will be like the rest of the. That's the testing library. What's the? Is it Storybook is a testing library? Is it for the?
That is almost a philosophical question, I would say, right? Storybook is not really testing library, but you're using it. No, it's not a testing library. It's not a library. No, it is more like a frame. Nope, it shouldn't be here. Playwright, I don't even know. You're using Jest and Cypress at the moment, right?
Other tools.
I don't know. Jasmine I used, Mocha I used, Puppeteer I used. Storybook we are using as well, but that's not exactly for testing, right? It's more for playbook. How you call these things? Design systems.
Yeah. Storybook it's more like a UI library. Yes, it's more like. Build tools. What we have for here? Satisfaction. ES build Snowpack, TypeScript, Webpack, Parcel, Rollup, and the most.
I just wondered how it can be that they all started in 2020, but okay, they just have a gap from 2017 till 20 in here. Not sure what happened there.
It's the 2020. It's like the after.
Yeah.
Before.
The killer. Yeah, exactly. Before pandemic, after pandemic. And it's also interesting because you see like satisfaction is, for example, for Webpack is, I mean, it's not crazy low, but it's fourth place only. The usage, of course, the opposite. Right? Same with Gulp. It's a bit sad. But Gulp is still so common.
Yeah.
Of course, because Gulp was super used, and then there are just a ton of projects still using it.
Yeah.
Would you survive without me for 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be right back then.
So now I'm alone. Let's click here. What's Playwright, Reps Puppeteer, design more as a tester like Cypress, but without the singleton jQuery weird syntax. Yeah. Mobile and desktop, let's go there. What we have here, Electron, of course. Capacitor. I didn't hear about it. React Native, Quasar, Cordova, interest, usage, awareness. Yeah. Native apps. React Native, Expo, Quasar, okay. Native scripts, Svelte native. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that Svelte have also the native library. Now I know. Tauri. So, which reminds me of the Stargate. That's really nice. Can I click on it? What's this? Tauri. Build smaller and faster, more secure desktop application with a web front end. I think I heard about it. Do you know if maybe Guillermo use it for something? Right? I think because I heard about it from someone. And I think the Guillermo built the Vue CLI, this crazy, his new Vue CLI tool with Tauri also, right? Or it wasn't Vue CLI, it was this app. It was he showed it last year in the Vue.js Amsterdam.
Okay, I'm back, Harry. I let her speak now.
What?
I let her speak now.
The Tauri thing, is it the thing which Guillermo used for his tool he introduced last year at the Vue.js Amsterdam?
Tauri sounds like it. Yeah. That sounds super interesting actually. So it creates native applications, right?
Yeah.
But with a super small footprint, not Chrome or stuff like this.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. I looked into Tauri and thought, wow, you totally want to create something with it. But I didn't know what. So yeah.
Yeah, the website is really nice. And Svelte also has native. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is no Svelte native. I didn't really look at it yet. So I don't know how far it is. Might be really, really early though.
Oh, well, it's so white. Oh, my eyes.
I mean, we now have like prefers dark theme, right? media selector since a while. Why are people not using it? Seriously. Sad. Okay, may I sit normally again, my dear dog? No?
Okay, so that's...
I need to tell Damian that Twitter got a special moment here in this video today. Then he's watching it, you know. Otherwise he's not interested, I guess, but with Fuzzle in it, he would.
Okay, mobile, so yeah, so I should take a notes, but I will. It's recording. So.
I just open tabs all the time.
Okay, other tools. Axios, Lodash,
okay.
Moment.js. Okay, 51%.
Well used, right?
51% people. What are you doing?
At least we are on the same page, yeah.
Oh, _JS. Yeah, that's nice.
But actually, Lodash is much more used, right? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And Axios.
But yeah, of course, they were the first ones who modularized it, right?
Yeah. What other material UI, D3, Formic?
What is Immer?
What?
Immer.js. The cool thing is that the names in the first graph are all linked to the pages. So Immer.js is winner of the Breakthrough of the Year React Open Source Award and most impactful contribution. Okay, what are you? Immer, German for always, is a tiny package that allows you to work with immutable state. Ah, I see, okay. Using copy on write mechanism. I see. Okay, yeah. Then I heard of it actually, but I didn't remember. Immutable state is something. It's sad that you need a library to enforce it. Let's say, you know, but there is no decent way. Sure, you can use object of freeze and stuff, but it's not the same. So maybe I should look into Immer and just use it.
Yeah, 3 Tailwind, 2.3% more. Utilities, NPM, Yarn, Lerna, PPM, Husky.
Wow, all this stuff here. What is SWR?
Okay, JavaScript runtimes, Node.js, of course, browser, Dino. 6%.
How many things that I never heard of? Joy and IQ. Joy is the most powerful data validation library for JavaScript.
Oh,
good.
What?
We know. Joy. It's called Joy. What it is? Schema description language and data validator for JavaScript.
Yeah.
Might be useful. Joy.dev, like JOY.dev. And then there's KY. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a tiny and elegant JavaScript HTTP client based on the browser fetch API. That might be. They have a nice logo. Now I want to use it. No, but that might be something useful if it's made well. Yeah.
Yes. Text editors. VS Code. 86%.
What is N? So many things I never. Node version management. Okay, I just use NVM.
Okay. Vim, WebStorm, Sublime Text. Someone is still using Sublime Text. Interesting.
Yeah.
Notepad++. That's nice.
Notepad++. Interesting. NX is extensible DevTools for monorepos. I might have a look at this because Ecosia is actually using a monorepo, although we are now thinking about splitting it up into a couple of monorepos, basically. But Yeah, let's see. Oh, and Rush is also a monorepo manager. Oh, okay, interesting.
Text editors.
Oh, no, yeah, I used this. Yeah. And it's really sad to see that the Dino adoption is so low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dino could be could be super awesome to use, um, but I guess people are just afraid of the changes they need to make, like this path-based import and stuff, the
Yeah.
URL-based import.
Yeah. Yeah. It's people are not used to it. It's weird for the first time, like. Well.
Yeah, but at least Vim is on the second spot for the text editors. That kind of fixes the world for me a bit.
Yeah. PHP Storm 8.
Wow, did you look at the page for Nova? Although it's in the last place, but I never heard of it. Nova.app, of course, so it's a Mac thingy. It is.
Ooh.
But just move the cursor around. It's like,
Powerful editor. I mean, yeah. Of course.
oh, that is so psychedelic.
Interesting.
Okay, but who cares about Mac apps?
Download Nova 4. Okay, what's next?
See, I'm currently on the other text editor.
Yeah.
But mine is not in. Okay, I'm such a nerd. Oh shit.
Browsers, Chrome, of course, Firefox, Safari, Edge,
At least it's still a lot.
Brave, Chrome, iOS, Fire, Internet Explorer. Why?
Holy pain.
Explorer 11, like 800,
Oh,
800 people who filled up the survey using Internet Explorer 11.
that's sad. It's really sad for those 800 people.
And that's the question that there is like, this is your like primary work.
There's even it's 80 people using Internet Explorer 8, 9, or 10.
Why? It's like self-punishment or something like that, or I don't know.
Maybe they're working at some companies who do really, really old stuff. No, is that's insane actually.
Yeah, I mean it's probably some old, I mean banks or some systems using, because I remember like when I worked for the Yamaha, like I did their websites and they're using like really weird system for
Hmm.
websites, and it works only on Internet Explorer, I think 10 or
Yeah,
8 or 9, and nothing not like anyone else. So it might be like this. So, and for like the
yeah.
big
There were a couple of those pages.
yeah,
Oh.
Yandex.
And wasn't there like some city, whatever, something county also that brought out their own browser because they needed to reactivate Flash or something instead of just rewriting the page that is completely Flash based. In all the years that they had time to rewrite it, they instead wrote a browser. I mean, it's Chrome based in the end, but they just took a Chromium base and threw out all the restrictions according to Flash, or just took an old base or something like this, so that Flash is still activated. Like, what happened to those? I don't know.
Non-JavaScript languages. Okay, Python. Okay, that's like how many? 6,664 people using Python and
Of course, PHP followed. And you
Java.
see, OCaml is only like 1%, 150 people. It's a bit sad, actually. It's actually a nice language.
What?
The last one, OCaml. I mean, the syntax is ugly, but it's a great language, you know. Maybe that's why they are not using it. I think syntax makes a lot. The same for me, really. I'm looking a lot at the syntax. If I don't like it or if I find it cumbersome, I will not like the language.
Yeah, that's like Elixir, Clojure, Elm still.
Yeah, Rust is also pretty. I mean, almost 10%.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's not so different like with Ruby or C++.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it's the question how much what it means for non-JavaScript language. What are these people are actually doing with it, right?
yeah.
But of course, most of the people who are doing web stuff are using PHP or Python because they are probably using Django
Mm,
or PHP Laravel and just something on top of it. Although I expected Ruby to be much higher here, I have to say.
yeah.
Higher than Go, definitely, I would say.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, what's the next? I think we are at the end. No resources.
Other languages, Elixir on the first spot by far. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's still just resources. Hacker News, Reddit. Something interesting.
What does it even mean to ask that JavaScript is moving in the right direction? These questions. Building JavaScript apps is overly complex right now. Yeah, I would say yes. There's people, like at least like almost 7% disagreeing strongly with it. They never built a JavaScript app, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it.
Podcasts. Are we there? Not.
Yeah. No? Oh,
That's
how
the
disappointing.
stuff of modern web, front-end week, PyChat, CSS, Jamstack Radio. Yeah, nice. Other podcasts. Command line, Stack Overflow, web dev. Svelte Radio. That's interesting.
Hmm. It's not on radio. Okay.
Let's check it. That's
Yeah, maybe I should hear that as well.
a podcast about Svelte, of course. And the Svelte word, interesting discussions, of course. Oh, no, that's we don't know. Oh, oh. Wrong.
Did you run the podcast now? Huh?
Yes. Enjoy the view. 19 people listening.
Oh, it's interesting. Like static typing is like missing from JavaScript in the opinion of over 50%. Everyone wants static typing.
Yeah.
Now think about like 5 years ago to even 3 years ago. No one cared about static typing because everyone was in the opinion that it's good if everything is as dynamic as possible. So nice how we always jumping from one extreme to the other, right? And then we are creating a language that is extremely dynamic, like Ruby, for example, where you can just literally change everything runtime. And now people just want everything as static as possible because they realize that it's a shitty idea to change everything runtime. Then they end up with another Java and want things be more dynamic again because it's too stiff. And in 5 years, then we have finally something in the middle instead of just going there right away. And every single time like this, it always takes a couple of years in one direction, a couple of years in the other direction, extreme, and then just find a middle way.
Yeah.
People, humans. Yes, at least we can make really nice animations, like still this animation of the menu inside. I'm just digging this animation. It's crazy.
Yeah. State of the general state of the what do you feel is currently missing from JavaScript? Static typing. Standard libraries, pattern matching, pipe operator.
Standard library is not missing, it's just shit. It's not missing. I mean, it's as old as a language, of course. There's a lot of stuff in there that is not so nice. Like the date object or all-time biggest love in JavaScript. Date object, I would say.
Yes.
Pattern matching, I would love to see actually. I'm using pattern matching all the time in Rust, for example, and I'm really missing it in other languages.
Sanity, yeah, everyone is.
Sanity is awesome. we lack sanity in this language. It's great.
Next, words.
Like multi-threading, for example, is not actually missing. We have it, right? We have web workers. It's not exactly multi-threading. You cannot just open up threads as much as you can, right? You can open up a lot of web workers. It's actually multi-threading.
So, words. So most adapted technology will be.
I didn't really get what they want to. You have to click. I see. You have to click it.
So it will be.
Right.
What will be? TypeScript.
I'm sorry, I clicked already.
Of course, it's TypeScript.
Of course, it's TypeScript. Okay, let's see. Highest satisfaction is probably React. Also TypeScript, I think.
Testing libraries, whatever it is.
Should I click it? Testing library. We have no idea what you mean.
Simple.
It is linked. It is testinglibrary.com.
Yes, simple and complete
How
testing.
did I never hear of this?
No, me neither. I heard about it like.
Okay, highest interest. Did you click it already or not?
Yes.
If not, then you clicked it already. Don't click it. Let's just guess first.
Simple and complete testing utilities to encourage good test practices. Get started. Okay.
This is Adonis Chess.
Okay. High interest. Awarded technology more interest learning. GraphQL. Okay, that makes sense. Second Jest.
Yeah, although GraphQL is also one of those things that I'm really not sure about. Let's see where this goes. So. No, because GraphQL is again one of those extremes, that gives you complete freedom at the cost of performance on the backend side. So
yeah,
I don't know if this is not a good way to go. I think it is of course a good way to go for the typical project, because you don't need the performance. But as soon as you need the performance, people will just, have a ton of work to get away from GraphQL again. Or optimize every single thing that they ask via GraphQL so that they could have done it manually anyway. That's of course possible as well.
It's interesting, like Jest is 83% and Snowpack is 81%, so it's interesting.
Yeah, they are so different things. So
yeah. And the most write-ins, so it's.
What does it even mean? People are always passionate about awarded to the item with the most write-in answers.
Some spam from IntelliJ. Conclusion. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Since ancient times, philosophers have pondered the paradox of JavaScript. That is a nice sentence.
Yeah. So if you are still hungry for more JavaScript stats, we recommend Rising Star rankings from
Python will get pattern matching. Shit, now Python is suddenly a cool language again. Just kidding.
Let's check this one. Nice. Introduction. The testing library family package helps you test UI components in a user-centric way. Interesting. So it's testing library is like Storybook, probably something similar, I would say, or not. No, it's testing UI components, but
Are you at testinglibrary.com?
yes,
Let's
examples.
just have a look at the examples. No, it looks like a normal testing library. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's normal testing library.
No, wait, what?
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
Just
Oh,
some. I don't get the test. Well, that's like a huge. Why are using find by text as an example, and then you have like 120 or 250 line example without any comments? How is this interesting for people? Okay, anyways, let's scroll to the bottom. There you see describe something, blah blah blah. But that looks like everything else that we know already.
Nothing before all, after each. It's nah. Okay.
There's a thing that is called get by role, which could be interesting, but I don't know what it actually means.
Oh, okay. So let's.
You see a lot of React specific things here. React context, React Intel, Redux, router, everything is React. Maybe it is a thing that comes from Facebook again or something like this. At least they have a light off switch. Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe that's why it's so up and coming, because it's the new big awesome testing library for React that is basically using Jest under the hood.
Yeah, so where are you?
That sounds creepy when you do this.
Okay, I just need to do this. I can see you now. That's interesting. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Richard is also saying that it looks more geared for React.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so it was interesting year, at least for JavaScript.
Hey. Yeah. At least Vue.js is really on a good trend.
Yeah.
As soon as people settled with changes with Vue 3, oh no, they broke everything. As soon as this is gone, I think it will also get more positive again.
Yeah. So, anything else to have in mind, or?
Yeah, maybe a senior JavaScript developer role in Berlin at Construjo. It's about construction industry.
What?
Construction industry in Europe, actually, which sounds actually like a field where you can do a lot. So, yeah. I mean, the construction industry is probably still super old school.
Lawrence, tempting you with an offer of a free trampoline. Like, I mean, I didn't say that I will give it for free. It's the official Vue.js trampoline.
Yeah. So it has like a small stick of it.
Yeah, so it will cost 5,000 euros.
Oof. Yeah, it's official.
Yeah, it's official.
I mean, it's officialized by us, at least.
Yeah. So, with the I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know what I will do with the trampoline because the new apartment we also don't have any like courtyard or some like terrace or something like that.
Just put it on the street and make cars having fun. Just
Yeah.
wait before you put the kids in. Just put it on the street first. Wait a bit until enough cars just stack onto each other, so that no more cars can crash into it. And then you just have space.
Yeah, we'll see. We even like in the new apartment we don't have the like storage room or like a cellar. So it will be interesting. So we need to get rid of the most of the things, and of course I have like for like summer tires, right, for car.
Oh yeah, right. You have to put those as well.
Yeah, I mean I have one in car, like spare one.
Mm.
It's like the new cars. If you buy new car, they stop like giving you the like spare like you need to pay extra for spare tire.
Sure, why not? Right.
So you get
If you can make people pay extra, then you will do.
you get the repair kit like with some this is the like the some like special super glue or something like that. So
Okay.
I don't know. I like didn't have any chance to try it. Luckily,
Chance is a nice word for it, yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's. But yeah. So we'll see. Like, don't know how it will be like for the next meetup. Because it will be interesting for me if I mean
Yeah.
we can I mean even I like I'm not in Berlin anymore. I mean actually right now I am but I won't be in Berlin anymore from March. So but I mean I can still do the online thing and pretend that I'm in Berlin.
Yeah, that's all right. I will give you your alibi if you need it. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you give me a wardrobe, right? I can give you one.
Yeah, so that's but probably we can I will do it until there will be no need to do online meetups when it will be like offline, so it doesn't make sense for me to do it anymore.
Of course.
But
Of course. Yeah.
then I will give you all my like all followers and everything accesses to Instagram account, and you can do it.
Right, you have all this stuff, right?
Yeah, we are witness to this wardrobe deal. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Norman agreed that he will pay me double for every.
No. I can pay you in stickers as well if you feel like.
I have tons of stickers, like.
Yeah, me too.
Like
I also have these plastic thingies that you can put on your keys or whatever with Vue.js logo on it.
Yeah. I got lots of stickers last year, like in the Vue.js Amsterdam, and basically we came back and then there was lockdown, so I have like.
Yeah, it's true.
But
yeah. And Vue.js Amsterdam was basically like the exact last thing you could have done right before the lockdown.
Yeah, at
There's
least.
nothing anymore.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there was like a few weeks in between, and then things got nasty, right?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know anymore exactly, but yeah.
No, I don't. I think there was still some. I think Vue in US. There was a Vue because I remember that Damien like flew there in late February or March, something in March. So, but it was like really slightly before the lockdown. There was like I think the VueConf US or something like that or something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah.
Just too far away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also, I don't know, if I would go to Canada or US or Toronto, all these far away places from here, I wouldn't go there only for a conference.
No, no,
I mean, of
definitely.
course, if my company sponsors it, yeah, sure, probably. But I would want to go there for a long time so that I can actually see the country and have a chance
Yeah.
somehow.
I mean, yeah, that was my idea for Toronto, to go there like at least for a week or maybe 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Also, the flight there is like super long.
yeah.
So if you go there only for the conference, plus a day and before and afterwards, probably, you come in a completely different time zone. Everything just completely fucks up. That's not my style.
Yeah.
No, you should actually go there like a week before or something, and maybe stay another week after or something like this, or like a couple of days at least, so that you can really just arrive there, just change your rhythm, see the place, have a good time beforehand. Decide in the last moment, and the conference is super boring, so you don't want to go there because you are here in some city and just enjoy partying, things like this,
Yeah.
No, of course, the conference is so nice. Cool.
Yeah. So I think we can slowly like wrap it up if you don't have anything. Or our two, like Lawrence and Richard, if they are still there and not sleeping, or
Maybe they had a surprise talk. Silence. Interesting.
or maybe they will park, talk, not park. Maybe Richard and Lawrence, if you have like the tickets, so everyone has a ticket, so you can split up the trampoline price.
Surprise talk. Also nice.
You can go 50-50.
They should somehow contact us via Twitter or something. Is there any preferred way that you want to contact us? Lawrence and Richard? Just sneaking into the chat at the moment.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, okay.
I see you.
Yeah, Meetup works, of course, as well.
Yes. I see you.
Okay, then just use Meetup as well. That's perfect. Then it's one spot and not many. That's good. What happened?
No. I just reading the message from Lawrence on Meetup page. He wrote me, I heard you have some wonderful IKEA products on offer.
It's just like the opening the awesome.
Yes, I have. Yeah. So please write me your address, and I will send you everything I have in my cellar.
I don't think that it is a good deal.
For free, I will send it to you for free. Everything in my cellar.
Yeah, he just talked about BSR and yeah, I'm sure that's a good idea. For him, at least. Oh. No, it's for free, Lawrence. It's for free. It's not a problem. So you can take it for free to BSR. How generous he is.
I was already twice at the BSR last week, and like today, and they're actually like.
The flat is completely empty. There will be probably another visit there as well for me. Yeah. Yeah, I in theory have a basement in the new flat. I didn't see it yet though. It's like 3x3 meters or something like this.
Yeah.
Like these typical cages.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
have in the new apartment also like the something like right next to the kitchen there is like small storage room, like I don't know, 2 to 3 meters something. So there will be our storage room. There will be everything like stacked up like.
I could totally show you my storage room here. It's a bit bigger. That's nice. But that doesn't mean that there's more space in it in the end.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You always find things. I mean, we have a guest bed. We have a wheelchair actually, because for my mother-in-law, because she can't walk long distances. We have. Oh yeah, I have a bow like for archery.
Boat.
Stuff like this in there. A bow for archery.
Yes.
A long bow.
Boat.
A boat. Yeah. I have a boat in my no. Of course, there's the vacuum in there and all the cleaning stuff. A ladder. It's full super quickly. I have a few boxes and our shoes.
Yeah.
Now you all know what I have in my why ever I told you, right? Let's see. I don't have such a thing in the new flat though, so that's why I'm getting maybe 4 drawers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about renting the like garage or something like that for as a storage room. It's not. I mean, it costs like I don't know what's the. I need to transfer it from Czech to euros. It's like 50 euros per month. It's not so much.
Right. That's all right. For Berlin standards, that's super cheap. We have parking lots outside.
I mean,
they're just a parking lot. You can fit a car there and that's it. There's no enclosure, no security, no nothing. I mean, there is a metal thingy that you can close, right? That's it. And they are 80 euros per month.
Yeah, 60 euros, yes. I mean, I'm paying for my parking spot right now, like for 40 euros per month, just for the like parking spot. Like it's not covered. It's
ridiculous, these prices. If it would be like a garage thingy, like an underground garage or something, like a garage building, stuff like this, and you pay for it. Sure, like 50 euro per month or something, or even 80. Yeah. I find it too expensive, to be honest, but okay, they have a whole building there, fair enough. But just a spot outside that was there anyways, that they, the only thing is that they extended that part of the street a bit to the side so that you can fit there.
Yeah.
Happy to not have a car.
Yeah, I just ordered the parking card for the like it's for the parking place like next to the apartment, and it's cost like also like 60 euros, but it's per year, so it's 60 euros per year.
That is a whole different story. Yeah, 60 euros per year. Oh wait, that's what, 5 euro per month. You can do that.
I mean, that's like you don't have like specific spot.
It's just that you can park in the streets, right?
It's the one street and street next to each other. Like it's around.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, but I mean.
Yeah, of course, it's much cheaper, but you don't have any security, right? You don't know if you really find a parking space, and.
I mean, yeah, you will probably find the parking space because, I mean, it's right. Not right next to it, but like I don't know, 100 meters or 150 meters. There is a like I think it's Norma or something like that. So you have like it's covered in this parking spot, so you can park there on the parking spot for this shopping mall or like the supermarket. So now
local government parking permit. That's exactly this.
Yeah. And now it's working. Now it started working. The
chat. Nice, now that you move, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
By the way, Lawrence, where are you from? And Richard also. You're the only ones who are left. Are we that boring? Yeah, we are that boring. All right, let's face it.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, Australia, but you are in Berlin. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
And Richard left us already, and the two there is no, Richard is still here. Wow,
UK.
you came here in the best times. Was it Brexit that you come here? Sorry if I cut into wounds here. I see. Nice. Mm-hmm.
We might talk to each other, but I am really bad with faces, so I don't and names.
I'm bad with names. I would probably recognize your face, but not names. Not my strength. Oh, great, perfect. Also, the pictures here are like extremely tiny. So even if you are on the picture, Lawrence, I'm not going to recognize anyone here.
Okay. Okay, I feel like it's time to wrap it up.
Yes, yeah. I also should still eat something.
What's the boringness or boring level?
Boredom.
Boredom.
Yeah.
Reach the maximal potential, maybe. I mean,
yes. Sure, we can now start talking about games and then maybe jump over bitcoins until I tell you to stop. You can do that, but we don't have to. Let's not. Oh, did I trigger you? No.
Yeah.
You're probably a super happy Bitcoin owner now, right?
Yes, I'm super happy with Bitcoin right now.
Of course, yeah. Of course. I mean, the moment I saw that Tesla said, okay, we are buying Bitcoin, of course it jumps like crazy. What else would happen, right? And Tesla knew exactly that. They bought 1.5 billion in Bitcoins and probably made immediately, just with the news, probably made like 2.5 billion out of it.
Of course, yeah. Like, that's the reason.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We can actually. Oh, shit, lost sentence. Can actually do that. That what Lawrence just suggested to discuss Vue.js Amsterdam videos or like talks in the next meetup. It's like 2 weeks afterwards, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
So nice. Thank you, Lawrence.
That's good. Maybe we, if I wouldn't like moving, we might do the live stream to watch the live stream of the features after.
Oh yeah, watching the live stream live basically. Nice idea, but yeah, no, I'm probably also really tightly scheduled these days because I'm also about to move. And of course, it's not my moving day, but I will have so many things still to do. I think the last February week is really the worst for me.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyways, let's wrap it up and maybe in secret after talking about Warsaw and stuff like this, or other things that you have in your code.
Yeah. Let's. So the I would say the highlights of this meetup is that I will get rid of my drawers.
That worked too well, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's
maybe I should look at them first. Maybe they're actually really, really broken or something.
No, they are pretty fine. I mean, there are some scratches maybe, but nothing.
I don't care about scratches. As long as I can open and close them in a normal way and put things in there, I'm good.
Yeah. You can open them and like nothing will kill you, or like no.
That's it.
No,
because it just falls on my feet, right? That's
why.
Exactly.
It's pretty fine. Cool. So thank you you, Norman, and thank you, Lawrence and Richard, are like.
Yeah, the strong core here. That's awesome. Awesome. And
Thank you.
enjoy your evening, everyone.
Awesome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.